Hi there. Recently, a few people have asked me what the point of using a holding company is and how to essentially justify the extra costs. So here I'll go into some of the key points that I explain to them. So here we've got 5 points. The most important is a separation of liability and insolvency protection. So if you have a holding company split from your operating company, uh, if your operating company has issues, so it runs out of money, it is sued by customers, it has a reputational issue, whatever happens within it, you can spin it off, you can kill it, you can start another opco, you can transfer staff, but your holding company, your top company, hasn't been affected to that, at least not to a significant level. As such, the holding company is a very good place to put your intellectual property, register your brands, your patents, your URLs, etc. That's all the intrinsic DNA value of the business, and you don't want that threatened or trapped in an entity that is undergoing restructuring or liquidity problems. It's a key way of segregating overseas operations. So you have your holding company, underneath that you have a Hong Kong company, a Singapore company, a UK company, etc. You've then got everything siloed and everything organized quite nicely. That then gives you an ease and simplicity of tax planning. Things happen in the entity that is local. You're not having to worry about a tax presence because you've got a Hong Kong company trading in the UK or similar like that. And also, it can be a very good way to concentrate your cash for funding and your value. So essentially, you use it almost as a finance company. You flow all the profits up to it. You hold the money there. That might enable you to leverage that money or to stay compliant with covenants of debt investment, etc. But what can go wrong? Well, where I see it go wrong is where people have set up the structure, they've had tax advice, but then they essentially ignore it. They do business at the holding level. They employ people, they sign supplier contracts or customer contracts at the holding level. They sign leases at the holding level. They register URLs at the opco level. Um, Often not processing material transactions through the holdco bank and the accounts. So it's all very well saying that something belongs to the holdco. But if the holdco didn't pay for it and it hasn't actually been in their accounts, then that's going to be very difficult to justify. And finally, I think it's very important to actually have board meetings and management meetings documented at the holdco level to again establish the fact that it's the holdco doing this, it's the holdco that's registered this IP, that is making these decisions, etc. That's it. I appreciate this has been very short and only scratched the surface, but this is the kind of taster for why a holdco company is important. As always, please let me know if you've got any questions. Thank you.